the game, cause see the boxing voice.
Welcome back, gang, for the first time and hopefully many more to come. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel and click on the notifications right here, this little bell, so you can get those emails every time we go.
This is Akin, aka Jack is the Truth. I'm here at the AJ Miller press conference with Dillian Whyte. How you doing, sir?
How you doing?
I'm really good, man. I'm really good. What brings you down other than seeing the clamour over AJ Miller?
I'm just networking, man. I'm here. I heard it was on today. There was a few people I had to meet here anyway. So yeah, I'm just having a look. It was quite interesting. Miller didn't say much. Joshua was doing a bit of talking today. That's cool. Bringing out the real beast for them, you know what I mean, in the UK. So it was a good turnout for these boys, you know what I mean. So yeah, I'm just here networking. That's it.
Is that the real beast? Do you think he's rattled? Do you think Miller's under his skin, or do you think it's just a formality?
I don't know about rattled. Listen, he's a man, innit? So you know, I think Miller offended him with some of the stuff he said, which is understandable. You're talking about someone's mum and stuff like that is a bit below the belt. So I wouldn't say he's rattled. He might be offended, and he's just manning up, and that's what men do. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think he's not rattled at the second anyway.
Given the way that the layout of the heavyweight division is, with Tyson Fury negotiating a new deal with ESPN, Dillian letting everyone know that he's a free agent now, there seems to be a lot of fights that can be made. How does Dillian, what's his perspective on how the current division is?
Well, I don't know if they all can be made, because what you've got is Fury that's signed to ESPN, and then you've got Deontay Wilder that's with, was it Showtime, or and then you've got AJ with AJ and Matchroom. So AJ's tied up with Miller. Fury and Wilder, I don't believe that fight's going to happen at the minute. It's looking like the WBC sanctioned Dillian to fight Breazeale, and at the minute Breazeale's talking to Wilder now, because Wilder needs an opponent. So at this juncture, we're left in a little bit of a limbo. So there is room for these fights to occur, but then, you know, if they're cross networks, some of those networks ain't going to work with each other. And then I think it's just timing, man. There is a bit of a mix-up, but listen, if Breazeale does fight Wilder, cool, May the 18th, that's only around the corner now. Hopefully the WBC will sanction my bro Dillian to fight Wilder, and that might be later in the year, September, the summertime. Who knows? But it might work out in that way. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't have the answers, but just looking at the landscape, you know, there isn't much other fights for us to go and make. There's no belt holders that are actually free. So the answer to the question is a tricky one. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because of that. Sorry about that.
Yeah. No, when I say they can be made, I mean 4 weeks ago, everyone thought that it was definitely Tyson Fury versus Whyte, and we expected that there'll be some sort of rematch clause again initiated. He's tied up. AJ is probably going to fight. He doesn't want to fight Dillian on Dillian's terms. So the only option that Dillian seemed to have was chasing down Breazeale. But what I'm saying is, now that the ESPN thing has happened, it looks like Tyson Fury might not happen. It sort of opens up things. But what you've alluded to is correct. Cross networks. Does he feel that because he's a free agent now, and Wilder's a free agent, that he just balls to the wall and go for that fight, try and make that happen?
Potentially, but what it is that's not been offered. Wilder's gone for dominant Breazeale. I wouldn't say, you know, what would I say? I've lost my train of thought here. I wouldn't say he's an easy opponent. He's a big old tough guy, you know what I mean? But he's an easier opponent than my bro. And on top of it, depending what terms he wants to come with, you know, he knows it's a different proposition, because Dillian's a pay-per-view fighter. He sells out arenas in the UK. You can't offer him some partial small sum of money to come and fight. In the case of Dominic Breazeale, he's probably more easy to negotiate with, because he doesn't do any shows himself. He's an undercard fighter, you know what I mean? The negotiation will probably be a little bit more straightforward, you know what I mean? So, yeah.
Okay, so what's going on with you then? I hear you're managing quite a few fighters. You got a lot of things in the works. What's on your agenda?
No, we've got a management company together. Me and my bro, we do that, and then I've got my stuff. I work with other fighters myself. So all I'm doing is trying to build grassroots stuff, the platforms for these guys to go on, get them out there and build and get some just progress. So I've got to be networking, I've got to be places, I've got to be, trying to get in interviews myself and talk to the right people and connect the dots. So hopefully it's looking very positive, So hopefully I've got a few guys that might be out in April. I've still got some negotiations to do, but everything's looking positive, man, you know what I mean? So I'm just happy to be out, the sun's out, and yeah, it's a good day.
Well, Dillian Whyte, we really appreciate your time. Is there anything else that you'd like to add?
No. Thanks very much for the time, you guys. There isn't much more to add.
If you enjoyed the video, feel free to hit the like, subscribe, and share. As always, if you want to support us to the next level, head over to the patreon.com/ThaBoxingVoice. We have tons of exclusive from Border Wars, Entitled, betting shows, the list goes on and on and on. But in addition to that, if you guys have questions for fighters, trainers, and promoters, this is where you can submit them. We will run out, get these questions answered, and put it back on the show just for you guys. Appreciate it. Peace.